So before I start my room tour, I just wanted to do a couple little disclaimers. First of all, I promise in no way am I trying to brag. This was actually requested by quite a few people. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of the difference between my first room and my second room, or the first room tour and then now, because I have changed actually a lot in my room, which you guys will see the difference. I feel like my room is a lot more open now. I'm not going to ramble on. Second of all, the whole carpet thing, you know, the carpet, if you saw in the first video, I had dog pee everywhere thanks to this little one. I've got her in my lap right now. By the way, if anybody knows what kind of dog breed this is, please tell me, because I have no idea what kind of breed she is. I love her to death, though. She's my little baby. But unfortunately, when I first got her, I had to teach her how to be potty trained, and my poor carpet had to suffer for it. So, no worries, because my grandma is actually being kind enough, and she's giving my family for Christmas all new carpet, because, like, the whole house's carpet is like this because of this little guy. This little baby. Oh, baby. So, don't worry about the carpet. Don't freak out. But, last of all, I want to thank you guys so much for all your support. I actually hit 1,000 subscribers, I think it was like 2 days ago. I was freaking out. I was sending like screenshots to all my best friends and everything. So thank you guys so much for all your constant support. I really appreciate it, and I will be doing a giveaway, I promise. I think I'm going to wait until January to do it just because I feel so swamped with sending out Christmas presents and buying Christmas presents all for right now. But as soon as Christmas is over, I promise I will get right onto that giveaway. That'll be my first video in January. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, have a great day. Bye! Okay, so starting at the back of my door, this is the same as it was last time. On this wall, I usually have these 4 pictures hung up right there. Those are my song pictures from my freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year, but I took them down because my school name was on there, and I don't want anybody to stalk me or anything. But on top of that, I have a framed picture of Manhattan, which I bought on some website. I think it was like allposters.com or something. But, yeah, it's a picture of Manhattan, and I really want to go to New York. I think I might go there for college, so it's just kind of like a little inspiration thing. And then this is the same as last time. This is just the little light switch to my room. This one turns on the Christmas lights, and then this one turns on, like, my light and my fan and stuff. And then above right here, hello, I have my my mirror, which I bought at Target. And on top of that, I just have a little Believe wooden sign thing. And yeah, I guess I will show you guys my room now. Here's my tree, and around, my window, my huge bear, which I don't know what to do with, and here. So I guess we'll start here. You can see I have my wonderful full trash, as usual. And here I have a little, what would you call this? Organizer? I don't know. This is actually a TV stand, and I turned it vertically instead of horizontally, and I put some baskets inside. So I cleaned this out. In the first 2 baskets, there is something fuzzy. What is this? Oh, it's a teddy bear. Honestly, my room is so unorganized. Well, I've got a teddy bear, and I've got some skirts in there. And then the second one here, let's see if I can focus this. I've also got more skirts. And then in the very bottom one, I just have bandeaus and like tight dresses, stuff like that you can wear at the top. And then here I just have my little baby Christmas tree, which I bought at Goodwill, and that's my last haul. Right here I have a little box with some fake flowers. Of course I gotta have some One Direction in my room. That is a picture frame from Forever 21 with a picture of One Direction that I took out of a Swedish magazine, and yes, I love them. And then on top of that, I just have a little inspirational quote. So that's what that looks like right there. Now, moving on to the lights. I don't know if you can tell, but the lights in my room, I took a lot of them down. I just felt like there were too many. But this strand just goes up and around my closet, and you can see I have the mirrored closet doors. I really like this because it makes my room look a lot bigger than it really is. There's me, hey! So the lights just go up and around right there, and then there is a little collage that I made with some pictures from school with my friends, which I haven't changed in a while. I should change that. Okay, next, over here is my little bear that I got when I got asked to homecoming. Isn't he so cute? I named him Barry Styles. And, yeah, oh yeah, there's some stains on my carpet. So, I don't know what to do with him because he's just so darn big, so I usually just like throw him around. Okay, moving over here. This little white thing on the bottom is actually like a windowsill seat. I don't know what the technical name is, but basically it holds stuff, and you can also like sit on it and put pillows and stuff. I think, oh, it's not a day bed. I don't know. But my dog is snoring. So in here, I've got stuff in these little drawers. That one has tights and like booty shorts, and then underwear, socks, and random hats and stuff. So I'm not going to show you through that, but this here, if you can tell, this like white shelf, I actually put it myself. I bought it at Home Depot. Stop snoring, Lila. Boots on top, as you can see up here. And then I've got like heels, like booties in the back and heels. I want to build another one, but I just don't know where to put it in my room. I feel like I don't have much room for it. But yeah, then out here is just my window out to the street. And then here is this canvas, which I purchased at a mall, which is super cute. It just says, "Luck is coming your way," and I thought it kind of tied in with the room theme a little bit, like the color-wise. Up there, I just have another little wooden sign. Sorry, the lighting is really awkward. That says Merry and Bright. I have all my little Christmas decorations up. Here used to be my vanity, but it is now my desk, and I use this to do homework and stuff. I've got a lamp and a little thing that I glittered and made into like a little pencil holder. Here's my laptop. A little countdown to Christmas. Isn't that super cute? My mom got that. I stole it from her. She kept it downstairs, but I took it upstairs. And then I've got this little vase of flowers, which I got a little while ago from my school. And then I have an alarm clock here. And then my computer like monitor, which I actually hook up to my computer so I can like watch movies and stuff on like a bigger screen. And then I've got like normal desk stuff, which honestly you don't want to see inside my desk. There's my chair here. Ugh. Yeah. I've got like normal stuff everyone has in a desk. What is this? Like, not a Polaroid. A camera, fisheye lens camera, pitch perfect CD, and a green light bulb. Like, just normal stuff that everyone has. Then up, I've got another like camera lens, a pencil sharpener. Yeah, that's basically it. Up here, I've got these little boxes that I guess shadow boxes that I bought at Goodwill for like $7 each. And I just filled it with some random stuff that, I don't know, I thought looked cute, like lotions, perfumes, little dogs from Pink, etc. Candles that my friend made me. And then I've got candles from Bath & Body Works. And in the middle I have my InStyle book. And then just this little mirror on top, which is very plain. And yeah, that's basically it. In this corner, I've just got some books. I've got my trig book, my AP English book, and my government book with a random jewelry box and a college application letter there on top. And then these are my little bookshelves. If you guys saw my last room tour, you know that these actually were on that wall over there. Decided to take them down and put them into little bookshelves. So on the bottom, this one's like really gross. I've just got random like shoes, like moccasins and tennis shoes that I haven't been wearing very often. And then some empty bags which I can just use to like bring stuff to school in. And then I've got some books. This is actually like a bookshelf. In the corner I have my yearbooks, which I covered up with that magazine so you can't see my school name. But here I just have like random books that I've been reading and stuff. Yeah, I've got the New Moon book over there, my glasses, which I use every night, and some body butter. Then I've got all my click books and my random girly teenage books and some Cliff Notes books. Nothing too special. On top of my bookshelf, I have this garland, which I bought at Ralph's, which is so cute. I love it. And then I've got my little lamp, which I got at TJ Maxx, and then a Victoria's Secret box. And then this is a little like charger station, which I actually made. I DIY glittered it. It used to be like this really weird red color, and I made it completely glitter. And I usually charge my phone on it, but I don't know where my phone is. And then in here I just keep camera chargers and phone chargers and stuff like that. And then I just lay all my stuff out when I'm charging it, and it's really nice and keeps everything organized. And I've got my bracelets right there. And then on top, I just have a shelf with some flowers and my Louis Vuitton and, oops, 2 little sequin clutches. So that's everything on this side. Now, Mr. Bear's getting in the way again. This is what's in front of my bed. It's a little 4 organizer thing. It's supposed to hold those baskets. All I've got are 2 of them though. And this one, I keep all of my scarves. And on this one, or in this one, it's kind of random. I've got like stuff that I recently bought, a trophy, some new ornaments, and some air freshener, just like random stuff that I like often use. And then down here, I've got my sweatpants because I've been wearing sweatpants every day I get home from school, and I just throw on whatever pair I feel like. So I keep them there so that they're easily accessible. And then on top, I have this little snowman cookie jar, which is so cute. Inside of it, I keep my candle, but it just looks cuter in this. Okay, now here is my bed, and this has not changed at all since my last room tour, but my furniture is from Pottery Barn. I think almost all my furniture is from Pottery Barn, except for the desk. The desk is from when I was like 5. My puppies are on my bed, if you can't tell, and they won't leave. So on top of my bed, you can see that I took down the icicle lights from the last room tour, and I just put one single strand, which I like a lot better. It looks a lot more classy, I think. And above my bed, I just have that quote, which I made with a frame that I got from Michael's, that says, "Don't you worry your pretty little mind, people throw rocks at things that shine," from Taylor Swift. And then I've got those 3 little individual pictures. On the very left is my Ace B and I. In the middle is my mom and I, and on the very right is my best friend and I. My bed. The duvet cover is from Pottery Barn. The little white pillow is Target. Blue are from Target. The silver sequins are from Amazon. And the blue, kind of like ruffly one, is from Home Goods. The blanket is from Costco. The whole theme is kind of like white and navy blue and light blue. Pretty simple. And here are my puppies. Hi, Chloe. Okay. Okay, now moving on to the right bookshelf. This is kind of what I call like my little beauty corner. You can see I have the same little garland. On the bottom, I have all my makeup stored. In the second little middle one, I have all my nail polishes, and on the top, I have all of my body sprays. And then on top of that, I've got some extra nail polishes, which I don't really use that often. All my perfumes on this little mirrored tray, which I bought at on Target.com. I've got some more Slack Kin & Co. candles, and then a little box that I made when I went to Atlantis with this sticker that I bought at, I believe, Michael's, that says Faith, Hope, and Love, which is super cute. And then on this shelf, I have my Speedy 30, I think, and then my flowers, and then a little Hello Kitty bag. Here in this corner, I just have my coat rack, which I just use to hold some of the bags that I've been wearing a lot more lately, and an umbrella. And then right here is my dresser, which is very messy. I actually use this not only as a dresser, but as a vanity for all my makeup and stuff. I do my makeup here. And yeah, basically I have this shelf here that I hold up. I drilled it into the wall, but just to be safe, I held it up with some Slack Kin & Co. candles. So I've got the candles holding it up so that it stays stable. And on the floor, I've just got this JCPenney rug, which I know my floor is disgusting. We don't need to talk about it. And these drawers, all I keep are booty shorts, like denim shorts, colored shorts, pants, and yoga pants. That's basically everything over here. You can see my phone's here. My little light lamp thingy was gifted to me, but it's really nice because it gives off like natural light. And then up on top, you can see all of my like nail polishes that I bought more recently, and then my everyday used products are right in the middle. And then I've got some brushes and Q-tips and a camera. That's like my point and shoot camera, and some chapsticks, kabukis, everything that you possibly need. There, I just keep some hand sanitizers and baby nail polishes and some new skincare products and a SD card and my phone. And then I just have this little mirror here, which I really love. You can see it's cracked, so I've got like 7 years of bad luck, but I still think it's cute. And then I have these little photo collages that I made with little frames from Target, which I need to fill them up because there's white spots, but I think it's super cute. So yeah. Then finishing it off, all I have here, oh, there's Mr. Bear again. All I have here is my little white Christmas tree that I bought at Big Lots. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I guess I'll give you one more pan around. And thank you so much for watching. And yeah, have a great day. Bye!